Jazz blues is a world of its own. It's not exactly blues because it has so many jazz elements, and it's not purely jazz because it's so bluesy. Maybe that's why I love it so much. There are so many great tunes like Billy's Bounce, Au Privav, Straight Note Chaser or the C Jam Blues. And the one thing they have all in common, they share the same chord progression. So in this video I will show you how to solo on that chord progression. I will take you into both worlds, blues and jazz, and I will show you how to combine them. Or maybe they are not that different at all. Let's find out. First, let's check out the chord progression itself. It's basically a 12-bar blues in the key of F, but with a few twists, a secondary dominant and a 2-5-1. I'm gonna play it slowly so you can hear it. Alright, we all know the minor pentatonic scale, right? Now, if we add one more note, the augmented fourth, which is the same as the diminished fifth, we get the blues scale. So how does that sound over this progression? Let's hear it with a backing track. Yeah, that sounds good, very bluesy, but does it sound jazzy? Not really. Let's dive in a little bit deeper. In blues, we usually deal with three chords. The one chord, in this case F7, the 4 chord B flat 7, and the 5 chord C7. When we play classic blues, we kind of treat them all the same with the blues scale, but here's the thing, F7 is actually the 5 chord of B flat. B flat 7 is the 5 chord of E flat. And C7 is the 5 chord of F. So no single major scale fits all three. That's where Mixolydian scales come in. It works like this. F7 is F Mixolydian. B flat 7 is B flat Mixolydian. And C7 is C Mixolydian. You can play it here. Or here. Let me show you how that sounds. Maybe this is the other extreme, doesn't sound like blues at all. Let's see how we can freshen it up a little bit. What I love most, it's very easy by the way, is a chromatic approach. That means I combine two notes with a note in between, which doesn't necessarily fit the scale. This G is the second note of the F Mixolydian scale I played before. The F Mixolydian scale starts like this. F, G, and A. You can say 1, 2, 3. And now I combine these two notes with a note in between. Just like this. Also, we can fill the space between the major third and the fifth with two notes like this. You can also play it here. These are the two notes, the major third and the fifth, and these are the two notes in between. Very nice. And the last thing, let's fill the space between the minor seventh and the root like this. If I play it here, it's more obvious. So I have. By mixing that with phrasing, so you're not just playing straight up and down, you can make endless interesting lines. Let me give you a few examples with a backing track. As we have seen, the jazz blues chord progression is a little bit more complicated than just the three chords. Often the 4 or 5 chords are replaced with a 2-5 run, G minor 7, C7, leads us back to F. This gives us space for the F major scale. You can also throw in your 2-5 run licks. It's always nice to have 1 or 2 in the back pocket. That gives you a great opportunity to play cool stuff without thinking too much. This is one idea I use a lot. I like to change it slightly every time, just to keep it fresh. And a tip, sing what you play. It really helps a lot getting your fingers connected to your ears. Before the 2-5-1 we have the D7 chord. That's a secondary dominant leading to the G minor 7. Now we know that we can play the F major scale on the 2-5 run. Let's check if the D7 chord fits also in the F major scale. Unfortunately it doesn't. F sharp is catching my attention. A great leading tone, but it doesn't want to fit the F major scale. The best choice would be the G major scale, meaning D Mixolydian. But this will also lead to the note B, which doesn't fit very well to the B flat of the C minor chord. So what can we do? A very nice way is to play a diminished arpeggio starting on the F sharp. A diminished arpeggio is a chord consisting of 4 minor thirds stacked on each other. You can play it in different ways. I would recommend this pattern. It's easy to play and sounds very nice. But how does F sharp diminished fit on the D7? The D7 chord consists of the notes D, F sharp, A, and C. Lifting the root note D to D sharp means adding a flat 9, E flat is the same. That gives us a D7 flat 9 sound. Easy to do, very effective. Let's take a look at the sheet again. I think we have forgotten one chord, the B diminished. B diminished is a nice transition between the 4-chord B flat 7 and the 1-chord F. And we can use the little diminished trick we just learned here again. This is a whole lot of stuff, a whole lot of theory and thinking. So the best idea would be to practice this very, very slowly. And again, try to sing everything you play to connect your ears with your fingers. That really helps a lot. Now let me give you an idea how this sounds with a backing track. Want to make sense of the fretboard without drowning in theory? Join my newsletter at markusbach.de and get a free PDF with scale diagrams, major scales, pentatonic and blues scales and more. Start soloing with confidence today. So this was a little bit of an intellectual approach. Let's get back to the blues. We've already heard that the blues scale works well, but sometimes it can sound a little bit too simple. So how can we spice it up a little bit? First thing, let's add the major third. This is A, the major third. Now I play the root, F, A flat, the minor third, A, the major third. I go to B flat, and back to A flat and A. Always use the minor third first and then the major third. Even if you play the melody upside down. You can also add the sixth to the blues scale like this, or just replace the 7th with the 6th. As you can see, I always think in intervals. The reason is very simple. Music theory can be a little bit tricky. Sometimes people say it's more complicated than rocket science. In fact, music theory is very simple. Or it would be simple if there was just one key, C major. But you know, we have 12 notes. And because of that, we have 12 keys. That means we can do everything in 12 different keys. The best way to handle this is to use simple formulas using scale degrees. I'll give you an example. C, D, E, F, G, A, B becomes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This can easily be transferred to all 12 keys. And of course to chords, pentatonics and whatever. You can think of intervals in the form of numbers. So playing the D on an F7 chord means playing the 6th. And the 6th has a particular sound I'm used to. Now let's hear how the blues scale with the extra spices fits to the backing track. Now we've seen both worlds. The truth is, in real music there are no boundaries. You can mix blues and jazz freely. Combine the two approaches, experiment, and find out what sounds natural and tasteful for you. Here's everything together with a backing track. Wow, a lot of information today. Thanks for still joining me. If you found this content enlightening, don't hesitate to hit subscribe. That really helps my channel grow. Stay tuned. See you next time.